It's gonna be a lot of bloopers in this bitch.
I'm all for the bloopers.
Okay.
When I come to interviews, this is the type of energy I want. If I don't have this energy, then it's a problem.
Very supportive. You are very loving and caring.
You was on everything. If somebody was popping or coming up, was on it. Or get ready on it.
Yeah, what the fuck going on? It's your girl Steph, and I'm back with another Hookah Hour. Hey. Today I'm here with Ish Williams, one of the greatest people I know in my entire life.
That's love.
Okay.
That's love. Likewise.
And, oh, stop.
Likewise.
You made me cry already.
I'm blessed to be here, though.
Oh, thanks
It's
for
an honor.
coming.
About time, right?
It took about 18 years.
18 years. 18
It wasn't
years.
you, though. It was me.
No, it was both of us, I feel like.
Oh, okay.
I feel like life just kind of happened.
Yeah.
You know?
That life
Life be
life be
lifing.
happen. Yeah, life be life, man. Facts.
though.
It's so nice to see you. I just love what you're doing.
Thank
it's,
you. I love what you're doing.
All right, we gonna go back and forth.
All right, you got it.
Nah, Ish, if y'all don't know Ish, he a fire artist. Like, whoo, man. We go back, like, when did we meet? 2017, I think?
2017, I feel like. 2016, 2017.
2016, 2017.
I feel like everything started popping off 2016.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when, like,
Yeah.
I feel like everybody stared meeting each other and shit like that. So.
Yeah, and I ain't even live out here yet.
Crazy.
And I
Where
was
was you living at?
I was in Bridgeton.
Where's that? You said Bridgeton?
It's like an hour away. Yeah, I wasn't even out here, but I was still connected. You feel me?
Damn.
Yeah. But yeah, I came to your birthday party. Somebody's birthday party. I think it was your
Probably
birthday.
my birthday party.
Yeah, that shit was lit. I ain't know nobody in that bitch.
Thank you. Yeah, my party used to be crazy.
Hell yeah, that bitch was packed.
It was in
out.
Collinswood?
Collinswood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
What a time.
421, man. Shout out to 421, man.
So what you been up to? You ain't dropped since 2020.
Dang.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to get back in the mix. I'm trying to get my feet wet. So, I mean, like, I've been working the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, on new music, like, new ideas, like, visual treatments and stuff like that.
That's what's up.
But, yeah, I'm about to drop a little EP on July 5th.
Oh, shit.
Like, ASAP.
Okay.
Yeah.
So by the time this is out, it's going to be dropped already.
Sure, yeah. It's just like, it's like 6 songs of like my secondary hot shit, I want to say. You know what I'm saying? I want to say it's like my Joel and Beads, I want to call it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And then like, it's called Buying Time. So I'm literally buying time to prepare myself for like my LeBrons and shit like that.
Okay.
Where it's just like a lot of heavy hitter like singles.
You
that,
just,
like,
you know what the fuck you doing.
Yeah, I just want.
You know what the fuck you
People have
doing.
been begging me for music, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give y'all a little 6-piece, spicy, real quick. You feel me?
Give them something to keep them
You know what I'm
occupied.
saying?
Yeah.
Something keep them occupied, and then drop them bombs.
I love that.
Thank you. I'm trying to
Did
get back at it.
did you send me any of the tracks that are gonna be
You
on
have
it, or these are
everything.
new?
I feel like you have.
Oh, these are
everything.
ones you shared. Okay.
I feel like these are ones I shared, but I'm gonna send
Mellow.
you the mix 6 Jones with a cover art and shit like that, so you
Okay.
can
Get the
like,
vibe.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just 6
Period.
random Jones though. I don't want people to think it's like I really thought about it. Like these songs, like I really like it's not cohesive. It's just
Yeah.
like 6 records that I fuck with, like 2 old Jones and 4 new bangers. You feel me?
Okay.
So something.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm just trying to get my feet wet. I seen Rick Rubin say something where it was just like, if you're an artist and you feel stagnant, you should just release art without like any expectation and shit like that, and just keep doing it and keep doing it.
Sometimes it's better to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm just on some like fuck the rules like type shit. Like,
Yeah.
So
That's all right. And, you know, your supporters going to love it regardless.
I appreciate that. I hope
You
they
got
do.
a lot of...
But it's
you
been
got-
a grip. I feel like
It
Money
don't-
Mitch is like,
it
I
don't
left
matter.
the game. I feel like I don't know if they still gonna love me. this,
Nah,
that, and the
they
third.
is. The supporters, they gonna fuck with you regardless. You could not drop in 10 years and people still gonna fuck with you.
That's
Just
love.
off the strength of... I mean, I see it. I see it. If I own 2 eyes in front of me at the shows,
Right.
just anytime you pop out anywhere, like it's just all love. Like people really fuck with you. They got respect for you.
That's love.
I love that
I appreciate it.
because you deserve it for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, Kevy sometimes saying, I'm a He was like, I don't even think you a rapper. You just a cool nigga that happen to rap.
Oh,
Type shit.
okay.
And I'd be like, interesting. Like,
Man, your music got me through a lot of shit.
for real?
Yeah.
For real, for real?
Facts.
That's love.
SOS and Lifestyle. I think it's called Lifestyle.
Lifesaver.
Lifesaver.
Okay, so both Jones off that I'll Be Okay EP.
Yeah. That entire EP. Yeah.
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 That was for that though.
I know. That's
was-
why.
that's
Yeah.
love. Thank you.
That shit is. Yeah. We gonna get into that. Hold on.
Thank you.
You real big on mental health.
Yeah.
I can tell.
For sure.
I mean, throughout our conversations we've had too, personally, but the people may not know. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all need some music to get you through some tough times, you need to listen to Ish Williams right the fuck now.
I got y'all.
Okay? I'm gonna link everything in the description. Okay? You gonna find him everywhere.
I got y'all. Thank you.
It's really dope though because you are so vulnerable in your music. You just like that in person anyway. When you're comfortable with somebody, I feel like when you get to know them and you get to having a conversation, you're just open and honest. And I'm the same exact way.
Right.
So I love that I can still feel that through your music too. A lot of people sometimes don't like to rap about shit that they be going through or like whatever. Like they kind of just talk about whatever sometimes in the shit. And it's like, it might be a good beat, a good little flow, you know what I'm saying? But your shit is like really meaningful. Like you really talk about shit that matters.
Thank you.
And just before I even really got to know you, I automatically just respected you just from that. Like,
Damn.
yeah.
Love. Yeah, I know how it feels like to be alone for real. So like I always want to let people know that I feel like they alone. That like I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember I would do shows sometimes and I would like give out my personal number. You know what I'm saying? To anybody that's like I'll say it on stage and all that. Yeah, because it's just like I don't know. Like the world is fucked up, you feel me? And people is fucked up. And then it's just like sometimes like people don't really know how to understand. But if like you going through some shit, you know what I'm saying, somebody else going through some shit, y'all just have a conversation. Then you know what I'm saying, they might actually understand you and shit. You feel me?
And sometimes that's all somebody else will need too. Is that conversation. Like you could have just helped somebody you don't even know for real.
Sure.
Like just through having that conversation, just through being open and talking about your experiences. But that's what I do on here is when I first started, before I did interviews, I was just talking about shit that I went through. So even though it's not music, it was still like I could relate, you know?
That's good conversation. That's conversations I feel like that the world needs to hear.
Hell yeah.
So
That's why I was hyped to have you on here because I already know our conversations be deep regardless. We could talk for 2 seconds or 2 hours and that shit's still like it's always real genuine, real love, like just full of love. I just love that about you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So you got new shit coming out.
Yeah, buying time first.
Buying time.
Yeah.
And then what's the plans after that?
We're going to step into this. We don't know if we're going to single it out or just drop like 2 singles and drop like an album with it.
But more is coming.
But it's, right now I'm going to call it Fresh Out the Dark, an audio collection. I'm going to call it that, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm fresh out the dark type shit. Like.
Do you feel like you had to take time off from music, or was it something more than like just surface level? Like, was it something that happened specifically, or?
Yeah, I mean, like I lost my best friend. You know, long live Jose.
Long live Jose, man.
So like Jose died, and then the pandemic happened. You know, and then when Jose died, I was I like tried to enter like a next phase of my life. Like, all right, bet, like I gotta.
Yeah, you trying to figure out how to move.
Yeah, you know,
without someone that was with you every day. Like.
Exactly, and I'm just in my ear. I'm like, oh, Jose want me to drop music. You feel me? So like while I'm trying to like fulfill these conversations me and my brother had and shit like that, it's like damn, like I gotta deal with the hurt of you not being here.
Yeah.
And shit. So it's like damn, I'm trying to force putting out music. Like I dropped the EP called Basil like during the top of the pandemic.
Okay.
And then it was just like, I don't know, like I put it out, like it was cool, people fuck with it and shit like that. Like one of the songs on there went crazy and shit. But it was just on some shit where it was just like, I didn't really like sit with myself, you know what I'm saying? And grieve correctly.
Go through the
I don't
motions.
even know if I'm still grieving correctly. I don't know how to grieve. I don't know what the fuck
I don't know if anybody really do.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta figure some shit out.
Yeah, so it's just like, I I definitely took a step back from the music on like releasing and dropping because that's always so stressful.
Yeah.
And I would still write though, and I would still go to the studio to record, but I wasn't going to the studio as frequent like as I was.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it would take me like a week to a month to finish like one song. Sometimes, but I feel like as artists we need to take a break sometimes to just live, so we can have more material to talk about because nobody want to hear you talk about the same thing over and over again. And I think like that's why I love being me because my music is versatile. Like whatever type of feeling like you feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like I got that for you.
Facts.
But ladies, I'm definitely gonna make more music so y'all can, you know, shake y'all ass to and shit. Like
Hey, okay. I didn't know we was doing that.
My dad been telling me to do that for years, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like I don't know, like I'm a Scorpio, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like that, you feel me? Like I can get like that, but
make some shit
there's a big part of me where I'm a lover boy where it's just like I like rapping about like, you know what I'm saying, like being in love and heartbreak and shit like that. You feel me? And then I don't want to be disrespectful. Yeah. You feel me? But then at the same time, like I'll go out and then like I'll see like what the girls is listening to, like what they dancing into and shit like that. Like, okay.
Yeah,
they
talk
like
your shit real quick.
They like it raw too, you know what I'm saying? Like they like a raw rugged.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna get on that for y'all and shit like that.
That's gonna be some shit.
I got you.
I'm excited for that.
I got you.
Shaking ass to some Ish Williams.
I got
That's
y'all.
what's up.
I got y'all. It's a little different. It's, you know what I'm saying? I want to be super versatile. Like I did a whole rock song. You feel me? Yeah. And people actually.
You do. You tap into different sounds, which I can definitely fuck with.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know how it is to be a listener and to listen to somebody and just, damn, like this song sound like the last one and the last one.
Yeah, you don't want them to be like, damn, all Ish music sound the same. Because you can't say that right now at all.
That's love.
Regardless of if you got ass shaking music out or not yet.
Yeah, that's love.
You still can't say that. Like you don't know what you're gonna get when you listen to your music, but it's always a vibe.
Thank you.
Especially the rock shit, yo. Even the performances with the live bands, like guitarists and drums and everything, like that should be so dope. Like I never witnessed that ever until I came out here and started fucking with y'all. Like when I was going to y'all shows and stuff.
That shit's crazy.
And they be selling them motherfuckers out. Okay, y'all gotta come to a Southside show.
Southside show, man.
Speaking of Southside.
What's up with it?
Yeah, what's up with Southside? Hold on.
Southside's
we ain't even get into that.
Southside's still alive and breathing for anybody that think is dead. I'm just gotta say that. Like,
so how did Southside come about? For the people that don't know first of all, some people might not even know what Southside is.
Okay, so Southside is basically like it started off as just like a place for South Jersey. It was just like nobody really like claimed South Jersey like that. And then when people would ask you, say if you in New York, people be like, oh, where you from? Everybody like, oh, I'm from New Jersey, but I'm right next to Philly. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. So like, I just said like on a song one time on Pesos with Fontaine, like years ago. Years ago.
I love that song too.
And I was just like, Southside, Southside, Southside. And I just like the way it sounded. Yeah. Or whatever. But then me and Mir did Wani Wag. And then Mir did the On the South Side of Jersey. Yeah. And like that drop was just crazy and shit. So then it was just like stamped after that. And then Southside just became like a collective, you know what I mean? Like a bunch of artists.
I got a whole community.
Yeah. It had a whole bunch of artists, like cameramen and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Jose was head honcho and shit, you feel me? And like now we're just trying to like make it just like a movement, you feel me? Just so you can just be proud of, you know, South Jersey. Like we just so small, you feel me? Everybody just overlook us and shit like that.
Facts.
So, and Southside is also like a brotherhood. It's like family, like how you said a community and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Sorry.
And if y'all hear the rain, I love the rain.
Thunderstorming like, out this bitch.
On the joint, it's just the rain, and I fuck with the rain. So it's cool.
My facial expressions. I said, ooh.
It's okay. But yeah, Southside, you know what I'm saying? It's like a family thing.
I got that vibe. When I first met you, I didn't know what the fuck Southside was. Everybody like, oh yeah, you with Southside? I'm like, hold on, what? Like I start popping out like with y'all or something, or come to y'all events or whatever. Like people start like thinking I'm like part with y'all.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's crazy because it's like once you see somebody with somebody like
yeah,
that's like I guess like in like immediate like family circle or something like that. It's like oh like you Southside, is that a
yeah.
thing? But I always say like if you're from South Jersey and you got a good heart, you know what I'm saying. Like you about like we all we got and shit like that, then you Southside. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like if you not with like togetherness and
Yeah.
you just want to beef with everybody's in it, they're like, get the
This
fuck
ain't
from
for
around us.
you,
You're
yeah.
not Southside. You're from South Jersey.
You so yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You're from New Jersey. You're not from the South Side of Jersey. Straight like that.
That's dope though. All of your closest friends, I feel like, is all a part of something to do with being creative. Like you got Kev on beats, you got Mir doing music, you got Reese like getting all that shit
Reese
together. Like
Diddy and shit like that.
yeah, like
he's very hungry.
yeah, and then a whole bunch of other people that I really don't even know for real. But it's like always like y'all support system is just crazy. I just admire it a lot. Like it's dope. And I love the movement in general.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's love. Southside all day. People be tatting the logo on themselves. And
The logo right there, if we gonna zoom in on that shit for real, Long Live Jose, that shirt fire.
Thank you. Yeah,
I got the halo for him
drop
up
some
there.
new merch for y'all and shit like that.
I was trying to look for my hoodie, man. I got this hoodie. I'm gonna put a clip in here. It said I survived depression, but the S is in there in depression is Southside logo. Shit dope. I wore that hoodie every fucking week. People was probably tired of me. They're like, damn, this bitch ain't got no clothes for real. That was my shit. I could not find it. I wanted to wear that shit today.
That's love.
But that's like, that's what I mean. Like y'all just, goddamn.
Thunderstorm.
You in your element right now.
Bag. I'm sure this is perfect for me.
I'm over here scared of this. Hold on, what's going on out
the
there?
lights don't go out and shit like that.
Oh, all right. Don't speak that into existence.
Nah,
Hold on.
No, that's what happened. This wood, I don't even know. We gonna knock on it.
Something. Damn, man, there's so much to talk about.
Yeah. We can
Shit.
talk about whatever you want to talk about.
So during your time off, in your grieving, I mean, you're still grieving, but like, how was that for you to try to figure out what the fuck to do next? Like, you know what I'm saying? As an artist, as a person, like you lost your best friend. Like that was really your brother. And I'm sorry again for your loss. Like he was just, oh my God, he was amazing.
The best person to ever walk this earth. Like,
yeah.
Crazy shit.
I only met him one time.
One time?
It was on your birthday. That
and
man,
I bet it was love.
That man is full of love. Like he was full of such great energy. That man did not know me for nothing, and he I just felt so safe with him.
Yeah.
Like that's my dog for real. I don't even know you for real, but he walked me to my car, made sure I was good. Like, oh my God, like I just can't even imagine. But
he leaves a mark on people. They say they like. I remember people would come up to me like, like I never really knew your man's like that, but I had a 30-minute conversation with him. And
you ain't even need that. You could have had a 4-second conversation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, he was really like that. He really touched a lot of people.
Hell yeah.
But I feel like y'all do a great job with, like, letting him live on through y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't ever let people forget about him. Yeah. You guys have the barbecue every year for him. Like, that is just so admirable. Like, I'm just like, damn, that's dope as fuck. I'm glad.
I just feel like if any of us was to not be here, then he would do the same thing.
Absolutely.
Know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know. I just want his memory to keep living on, and then like as time like goes on, and hopefully God is merciful to me, and I get bigger when it comes to like this music thing or whatever like that. Like, I want to have how Rocky be having Yams Day for ASAP Yams and shit like that. Where I can just have like a bunch of artists and, you know what I'm saying, like do a show for Jose and stuff like that. You feel me? But I want it to be where it's like big. Like Jose loved like Lil Durk and G Herbo and shit like that. So I'll bring them type of niggas.
Hell
out
yeah!
and shit, you feel me?
Man, that shit lit as fuck.
Yeah,
I would love that.
That's like the main goal. But right now we just doing the barbecues and doing the give backs and stuff like that. Yeah. And just, doing, whatever he wanted to do while he was here for one of us and shit if we wasn't. So, yeah, I don't know. But the grooving process was like weird. Like what to do next and shit.
Yeah. Because it's like, I can't even picture, like, I don't know, like, how did you find motivation to just even get back into music? Like, it's just, I know you said
So
for
like
him,
I'll
but-
be like honest, like for the first like maybe like year, the first year, like it was a lot of like I was forcing like
Oh,
writing
yeah, you said
records
that,
and you
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying. And the year after that, maybe like the 2 years after that and shit. I think we going on year 5, but this is like year 4 right now.
Yeah.
But the 2 years after that, I was just crying.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't writing. I didn't care about music. Like I mean, I fell in love with vintage, and that gave me like
That's
another
right.
love. Yeah, vintage gave me
Yeah.
like another like passion and hope and stuff like that. But I was just, I would wake up, cry, smoke, go to force myself to sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wake up in the middle of the night, cry again, and go to sleep. And I would do that every day, every single day, for about like 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, I don't know, it just fucked me up. Like, I don't know. But
sorry.
no, you can go ahead. You can go ahead.
Does writing help you though? Like, even if you're not gonna put something out, like, is that something that you do to cope with things,
So,
or like an outlet?
During that time, I want to say like it wasn't like helping me, because I would just think like I would write maybe like 2 bars and be like, damn, like this shit is trash. So then I'll be more like down on myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like maybe I ain't got it no more. You feel
Right.
me?
Right.
But then like sometimes I would just write and not write music.
Yeah.
And like just write like how I'm feeling. You know what I mean?
Like journaling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that would make me feel better
Yeah.
and shit like that.
That's what I like to do when I'm going through shit.
Hell yeah. I think that like
You gotta let it out somehow.
hell yeah, writing it out is amazing. You know what I mean? But it's just like, I don't know. I feel like when I started like not taking it like serious type shit, like the music like as serious, that's when the songs started coming like, you know what I mean? Like it started coming real like easy for me and shit like that. And I'm like a movie geek, so I would just like watch movies and shit and get fried. And it might be something from like the movie that I would fuck with, maybe like a saying or something like that, and I would write that down in my notes, and then I would pause the movie, and the next thing you know, I'm just writing.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, my creative process is fucking wild. It's weird as shit.
So let's get into the creative process. What did that look like for you?
So basically just like I'm usually watching movies and shit like that, and it's either like I hear Tony Soprano say like a line or something like that, or there's something going on in Sopranos, and I'll write like that little line down, and I'll try to think of a bar out of it, and next thing you know, like I'm writing the whole song.
Damn.
Or I could be watching Goodfellas and watching the scene where they're putting the bull in the trunk with the red light, and you know what I'm saying, and shoveling and shit like that. I might want to do a video like that, so I might like write like a song out of the video idea that like's not even shot yet. You feel me?
Oh, okay.
I would, back in the day, I used to write my videos first, and
that's
then
dope,
write the song out of
though.
it.
I've never heard nobody say that ever.
Yeah, I fuck with that shit.
That's dope as fuck.
You know who got me into that shit? A lot of people don't fuck with him. I mean, I don't really listen to his music now, but he's a fucking legend. Eminem.
Oh, okay.
Cause his like his songs like on the Marshall Mathers LP is very descriptive, and like you can just see it and shit like that. So I was like, I wonder if he thought of like this whole situation before he even wrote.
I never thought about that.
The lyrics to it and shit like that.
Yeah,
But
because you're right though. Like you
Yeah.
listen to that shit, you can literally visualize everything.
Exactly.
You don't even need to watch nothing. Then you put that video with that shit.
That shit is crazy.
Damn.
That shit's
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah. I fuck with that.
Exactly. That's basically about it though. I mean, like, love songs is just like, those is personal. Like,
Yeah. You write all your stuff?
all them Jones is, yeah, I write all my music.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah, I write all my music and shit. I like writing for other people too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Y'all need a writer, hit him up.
Yeah, definitely hit me up. Mostly for like, I mean, it can be on some rap shit, but I love like R&B.
Yeah.
Like if I could sing, I wouldn't even rap.
So you got any R&B features?
R&B features?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I have any R&B features, but like when the heavy hitters drop, me and Abby Jasmine
Okay.
got some shit.
Dope.
And she's an up and coming artist from Brooklyn.
Okay.
She's very, very
That's
fire.
dope.
She's dropped the album and shit like that. She's dope as fuck.
How you
And
get connected with her?
Well, I was a fan of her
Mm-hmm.
first, and then me and Irv Gotti and Pookie and Leek and Jose used to go to New York or whatever like that. And she used to be signed to this label called Cinematic.
Oh, okay.
And I had a dream of being signed to Cinematic and shit like that.
Damn.
So like I met her
Isn't
at
that crazy how the world works.
I met her at a Cinematic party out in New York and shit like that. But before that, like she followed me followed me back on Twitter and shit, and she still follows me to this day or whatever like that. So I just been a fan of her, and then like one day we were just like, yo, like let's just get a feature from Abby and shit, and she blessed the record. So
That's dope. I
Yeah.
can't wait to hear that.
that shit's gonna be fire. Yeah, real
Damn. Cause you that one song you got with Shakia,
fire. The makeup.
yeah. That shit hit
That's
different.
a fucking John.
Her voice is like, oh my god.
I don't know. I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say what I want to say.
What?
I
We
feel
can
like,
cut this out.
Nah, I
We
mean
can cut it out
like
if you want to.
I feel like Shakia's voice, her voice, you know what I'm saying, reminds me of Beyonce.
I get that.
On like on Wednesday or the joint Can't Tell Me Nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this sounds like a Beyonce record.
Yeah.
You feel me? And Shakia is like
Shout out Shakia, man.
Shakia is a fucking star.
Yeah.
Like I remember when we was all dropping music, and this is my first time. Like I didn't even know Shakia like sung for real and shit like that. And next thing you know, I'm hearing she in the studio and all that type of shit. And I hear her first record, and I'm like, Shakia's about to be out here for all of us. Shakia's the one. You know what I'm
Thanks.
saying?
Yeah.
Shakia's
She
the
really
fucking
like
one.
that.
Yeah, I love Shakia. That's
She's
she's a dope human being too.
Yeah,
And
she's
she
really
did her whole
dope.
little makeup joint and shit like that. Fire.
Oh
crushing
yeah, I
it.
was supporting 2311 Cosmetics.
Hell
Yeah.
Crushing it.
And that shit was good too. I like that lip gloss. Shout out Shakia.
Fire.
The first time I ever seen her though, perform, she opened up for Tony Romiti. I was at
Oh,
Tony
shit,
Romiti's
yeah.
concert that she had in Philly, like this was, I don't know, 2018, something like that. And next thing you know, I see Shakia opening up. I'm like, hold on, I know her. Hold on, that's crazy. I didn't even know. She was dope.
Yeah, Shakia's
Dope as
fire.
fuck. Damn,
fire.
that's what's up.
Yeah. I need Shakia to drop some new music. Shakia, I know she taking her time and shit, so I know
Yeah.
how it go.
You know how that go.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, cause this you don't understand how much this helped me right now. Shout out to the camera people behind the scenes right now.
shout out to
Okay.
y'all. Good friends. Good friends. Nah, I'm gonna be dead ass though. Great friends. Cause sometimes you might ask your friends to do something to like help you dream and shit like that. Or your art. Nah, but look. And then you ask them to
No, facts.
like you wanna be a part of this, that, and the third, you feel me? Like that's some real nigga shit.
You
For
don't
niggas to rock out with you
understand.
through like the good shit and the bad shit. Because like I asked some niggas that were like I knew from the fucking sandbox, like for the smallest shit, and niggas would look at me like I'm stupid, like I'm crazy. It's like damn nigga, like
It's
you not
like
really my
that.
friend, because I would have
Yeah.
did that shit for you in a
Yep.
heartbeat, no questions asked
okay.
type shit.
Yeah, I
You feel
can.
me?
They
We in
definitely.
this together, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
they
saying?
definitely reciprocate that energy back to me
That's
for
love.
sure.
That's love.
It took me a little minute because before I was just doing this all by myself. That shit is so hard. Like I had to realize, like you can't do everything by yourself. Like you
Yeah.
can, but it's gonna take you 10 times longer sometimes. And like I'm not a type of person to like ask for help. You know, like I really don't like to ask for help. I'm very bad at that.
I'm like that too.
Yeah, that's why I looked at you like that because
I'm
I
like
know we the
that.
same. But
Yeah.
shout out both of y'all. But shout out Haley because man, I didn't even know I was gonna come back and do this shit for real.
Word.
Like Hookah Hour is about to be done for.
You gonna be donezo with it?
Yeah, I didn't have the motivation no more. You know, I was going through my own shit too.
Right.
We're gonna get into that. Like, it's just, you know. And then I talked to Haley. She does graphic design and all that, and she's just getting with the camera and all that. And I'm talking to her like about my vision, and she like, all right, we gonna make that shit happen. I'm like, oh shit, word. Then once once we took that trip to North Carolina and I started doing interviews and they was helping with behind the scenes, I ain't have to worry about shit but showing up and being in front of the camera. Like, this shit was fucking dope. I'm like, damn, I could get used to this. I need this shit.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, definitely appreciate it. It's good to have the right people around you.
Yeah, that's how it is with Reese.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll tell
That's
Reese,
good.
like, my
A1,
vision and
day
shit
one.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Reese will be like, all right, bet, we gonna do it. Type shit. And even if I switch something up, he be like, well, remember, you said you was gonna do this, but since you want to do this,
Hold you accountable. Yeah.
He'll be like, but since you want to do this, I'm gonna still rock out with you. But now,
But
but
remember-
we gonna stick to this though.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? You need niggas like
You
that.
do
in your
need
life
that.
and shit.
You do need people like that in your life. It's very important to have the right people with you, for real. Might take you a little minute to find them, but
Yeah, don't
once-
keep no yes men around you either.
you don't. I just had that conversation with Mozzie, actually.
Yeah.
You can't have all yes men. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe one or two, something, maybe.
Somebody, I guess, to make you feel good when you down.
I
But
don't know. But
everything not gonna be hot. What you got on not gonna be like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have somebody that knows you. That's gonna keep it a buck with you though.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely. And like has your best interests.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
At heart, because like shit. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'll do without y'all. Back to the taking time off. That shit is definitely needed. You know.
Yeah. I've grown to like love myself too in that like.
Yes,
in that
that's where
space.
I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Finally,
It's fire.
it is. It's dope.
It's fire. I love it. I love being in love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I love being around my friends and shit like that. But like being like dolo, you know what I'm saying? It's like really fire because you can be your best friend.
Once
You
you
know,
comfortable with being by yourself, like
it's
ain't-
crazy.
It's crazy. It ain't even really no turning back.
It's crazy. It's like everybody around me having kids, getting married, and then like I'm just like, dang,
Yeah,
I'm chilling.
I know. That's
You know
how I
what I
feel.
mean?
How old are you?
I'm 30. I'm Curry now.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I for some reason I felt like you was younger than me. I mean, you are, but
Yeah.
I'm 31 now.
Okay.
But I thought you was way younger than me for some reason.
No, it's crazy. A lot of people say like, I'll ask them now. They're like, how old are you? I'm like, how old do you think I look? They're like, oh, I
Right.
think you're like 26, 27.
Yeah, that's what I was
And I'm
thinking.
like, word, bet.
Right.
I'm like, nah, I'm Curry, but that's cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
ever
I'm
feel
30.
like?
I was scared when I first turned 30.
Okay. Yeah. Me too.
I was very disappointed in myself. I hated it. But like maybe a weekend, I was just like, this kind of feels like refreshing. type
Yeah.
shit. It feels like
close the chapter.
Yeah, it's like a do-over, and I'm more like mature, and I don't take things as seriously as I used to, and I'm on some shit where just like, if I can't control it, you know what I'm saying? I know God got me. You feel me? And I used to always try to play like be God, I used to try to play God and try to control things that I can't control and shit. And that would make me more upset and shit like that. But now it's just like, fuck it.
It's out of my hands.
Yeah,
It's out of my hands.
type
It is
shit.
what it is. God
Yeah.
got me.
God got whatever
Okay.
it's supposed to be. Always go by like any rejection is God's protection.
Absolutely.
One of
Run
my
that shit back.
OGs
Say that again.
Yeah,
Sorry.
any rejection is God's protection.
Facts.
One of my OGs, she's a few years older than me and shit, but she told me that when I was like 17, 18 or some shit like that, and that shit stuck with me.
It's the truth. It's
Yeah,
facts. Like,
sure.
cause we be trying to change the narratives all the time. Like, oh yeah, oh man, like just be down on ourselves, especially with rejection. Like for sure. And it's just like, well, I know for me, I'm speaking on myself. Like, I used to just be, nah, but I'm gonna still make it work. I'm gonna still do this. I'm gonna still do that. But it's like, no, like that wasn't in the plans. That wasn't my plans. It wasn't in God's plans though.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You gotta change that shit sometimes.
Yeah.
Like that's like, or you just gonna keep going through the same shit
Over and over
all
again.
them lessons that you just learned, you thought you learned, but you about to learn them all over
And God
again.
gonna keep doing
Cause
it. Like, all right,
keep doing it until
go back
you
to
really
go,
know.
right?
Yeah,
You gonna start
exactly.
right over type
Yep.
shit. And
Facts.
it's just like, and there will be people that will like, you know, they'll ask me for advice and shit like that, and it'll be about the same like things that we have in conversations over and over again.
Yeah,
And I'm just like, yo, like God is putting you in this situation over and over again because you're not learning from it.
exactly.
You gotta learn from it. Like you're gonna be learning to the day you die.
Always. We're always evolving.
Yeah.
For sure.
I feel like that's beautiful though.
It is. There's
I feel
so
like
much
that's
beauty
very
in
beautiful.
that.
Yeah, fire. It's very fire. I always try to look at like pain as like always say like there's beauty inside of the ugly. You know what I'm saying? So like whatever pain you going through and shit like that, or something that's like fucked up, it's like there's something beautiful like out of that. You know what I mean? Like I mean when it comes to my music, like I experience heartbreak. You feel me? I'm just like damn, I just wrote a fire ass song about it.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's just like fuck it.
Fuck it.
It is what it is. Thank you for the record. At least thank you for the record.
Thank you. Good shit. Something came out of it.
Exactly. It could be anything. It could be motivation to get right. You know what I'm saying? Motivation to get your mindset right. You feel me? Or like anything.
I feel like a lot of times people take all of that like negativity in certain situations and they just kind of like dwell in that. But it's like because a lot of people ask me for advice and shit too, and it's like they're always like, how do you stay so positive all the time? It's like I'm not always positive, but I always try to find something positive in the situation. Like same thing, like if there was rejection, it's like it was for a reason. Like you have to remember that, like it's for a reason. Something's happening for a reason. So even if it didn't go the way that you wanted it to go, like you got to find something beautiful out of that shit because it's happening for a reason.
Exactly.
Like, you might not know what that shit is at the time,
Right.
but you're going to learn and you're going to figure yourself out and really get to that point. But I feel like we both been on, like, this healing journey, you know what I'm saying, like, for ourselves, finally. Like, we kind of was going through that a little bit at the same time.
Yeah, it's crazy that you say that because my homie Lex, I sent her, like, the 2 pieces of content that I had, like Rough Jones and the cover and shit like that. She's like, oh, damn, like, you want your bully shit? Is that in the third? And her favorite project is Who Hurt You?
Oh,
and
okay.
Shit. And I'm like, damn, like, that's my favorite project by me as well.
Damn.
She's like, but I understand you're in your healing era right now.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
So we talk about heartbreak again, you'll get that joint.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Yeah, the healing era is cool.
It is. It's
I fuck
different.
with it. You know what I mean? It's very different. It's very, because my healing era, like, back in the day, like, I would have been on, like, some other shit. Like on some savage, like, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Some
Toxic.
some toxic,
Yeah.
savage, hurting feelings, like type shit. But now it's just on some shit where it's just like, I'm cool. Like I don't want to hurt you because like I'm healing. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
Like I don't want you to go through something because like I'm going through something.
Right. I'm trying to figure my shit out right now.
Exactly.
I ain't trying to involve nobody else with that shit.
Facts.
Like y'all about to, the next person that get me gonna get the best version of me,
Nah,
okay?
That's what I be saying.
Cause
That's what I be saying.
the work I've been putting in.
What? The work is there.
The work is there.
The work
It
is
take
there.
a lot though. Like, but oh my gosh, like I don't even know how my shit happened. Like, do you know like how you just one day woke up and just felt like you just want to better yourself and you just want to like I don't even know how I couldn't even tell you how my shit happened.
Well, first it was definitely when like my bro died.
Yeah.
And I was in a relationship at that time. You know what I mean? I was going through a lot of shit. And, like, I'll keep it a buck. I'm a man about it. Like, I wasn't, like, treating my woman right. You feel me? And I had to, like, let her go because I know there's somebody out there that could treat her better than me. And I didn't want her to be, like...
Just gave me goosebumps.
Yeah, dragging, like... I'm just dragging her to hell while I'm living in hell. Like, I'm just dragging her with me. Like, that's not fair.
It's not fair to her, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, she should be out here living and shit like that. Like, it's okay that you want to be here for me while, like, I'm going through what I'm going through. But, like, I'm hurting you at the same time, like, while I'm going through what I'm going through.
Yeah.
And you don't deserve that. And I think that was the first... Like, I talked to my mom about that shit. And that was the first point where, like, my mom was like, now you sound like a man.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? So now it's just
Definitely.
on some shit where I'm just like, if we talk about relationships, like as a man, like I want to be a provider. You feel me? Like I know the whole thing is popping, like oh, like a man should pay like all the bills, this, that, and the third, or whatever like that. And I'm on some shit. Was like, like I want to provide. You feel me? Like the 50-50 thing is cool if you want to do that. Like we can do that. But like I want to provide. I want to be true. You know what I mean? Like I want to be like somebody's crutch, like somebody that somebody can like believe and believe in. You know what I mean? So like
I love that.
That's just like the type
You don't hear that a lot anymore. I
yeah.
feel like
I mean it's just like I don't know, like I said, like I'm a Scorpio, so like I like I'm I'm a sexual like person and shit.
Yeah.
And I remember we talked about this like months ago, to where like if I don't have genuine feelings about you, I don't want to have sex with you, type shit. I feel like
facts.
I don't know, like for a man to like release like sperm and shit like that, like that's like a lot of energy that a man is giving out.
Facts.
So it's just like the person that you're like giving it out to, like make sure that like you know like you respect them, you have genuine feelings for them and shit like that, and hopefully like she feels the same way about you, and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because I feel like there's many times in my past where I would have sex with a woman and I would take a shower and I would just be like, why the fuck did I just do that? Like this,
I can relate to that.
Yeah, just like why did I just do that? This just doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like I feel disgusted about myself. You feel me? And like growing up, my mom used to always say like your body's a temple and shit like that. So like now I just think of it as like, I don't know, like I feel like I want to be everything like to somebody. You feel me? So I wouldn't say like, I don't know. Like I just don't like I just in the mood where I don't want to have sex with nobody that like I don't like for real.
That's
like if I can't laugh with you and we not having like genuine conversations, if I can't talk to you before we hook up and after we hook up, like we not getting breakfast in the morning. You feel me? If it's just one of those wham bam, thank you ma'am.
I don't want it. I don't want that shit.
I could have just,
y'all can
you know what
keep
I'm saying? Could have just been on the PH real quick and watched some Word. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all it is for real.
No, facts. But a lot of people I feel like are in that era right now.
Yeah.
Like, thank God, because I think it's because we're getting older, maybe.
For sure.
Like once I hit 30, shit changed for me. Like a lot changed for me. But I mean, that whole entire year was rough as fuck for me, right? And it's like I didn't want to be surrounded by nothing but love and genuine energy. Like, so if you wasn't bringing me that, like I don't want shit to do with you for real. Like me and Zio just talked about that in the last Hookah Hour. Like it's crazy. Like it just switched up one day though, because I used to be toxic. I used to be out here just doing what, you know what I mean, just having fun, just whatever, like situationship after situationship.
Everybody go through it,
you know.
Yeah.
But then you get to a point where you just, that shit don't do nothing for me no more. Like it's, I need some substance. Like I need something more than that. You
and
know,
that shit
like,
feel good when there's some substance there.
Because
you had it before. You know what I mean? You know what it feel like.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
For sure.
So like, but when you save, you know what I'm saying? Like save yourself for like that substance and shit like that. Like that shit feels poetic. Like that shit feels.
It's like
different.
a movie.
Yeah, it's like you 13 again. Like meet me at the water fountain.
Yeah.
One of them joints like. Let's go play jailbreak, but let's sneak off.
Right.
Like one of them type joints, you know what I mean? Like it's dope. I don't know. I fuck like, and I love. You know what I mean? Like
you a lover boy.
I love being.
I know.
Like,
I love that.
Like I don't know. I love being in love though. Like I want the type of niggas where like I'll cook you dinner type shit. Like this is the shit like I'm about to be on type shit. Like I'm entering like my 90s R&B bag.
Love that.
And first off, that's what I've been listening to.
90s R&B
heavy all the time.
And
like
I do it every time.
I still listen to rap music, but 90% of my time I'm listening to 90s R&B.
That shit hit different.
Can
we bring that back, please?
Different, please. Like I be saying, like niggas don't sing about love no more.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Like niggas don't. But yeah, I'm like the type of nigga like I'm gonna cook you dinner. You know what I'm saying? And like have music on in the background, and we're gonna slow dance in the.
Oh, like, you like romance? You a romantic?
Yeah, like I'm singing in the ear, all that type of shit.
Oh shit! Hold on, ladies, y'all hear that?
Yeah, man. Just know how I cook. That's all I gotta say. If we gonna take it deep, just know how I cook. But if you know how to make me laugh, we good.
That's good.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I like to laugh.
It's just something about that genuine connection, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Cause
ain't nothing else gonna do it for me no more. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting too old for that shit. What is you talking about?
Facts. I'm old now. I'm crying at movies and shit now and shit. Like, I was watching The Bear yesterday, and this is super like random, but I was watching The Bear yesterday, a show on Hulu. I don't know if you ever heard of it and shit. You ever watch Shameless?
Yes.
You know the boy Lip from Shameless?
I couldn't tell you them characters though.
Okay, well.
You said, did I watch it? I watched maybe an episode or two.
Okay, all right, bet. Well.
I don't really watch TV though.
All right,
for background.
so watch the Bears on Hulu.
Okay.
And if the Bears see this, I want percentage because I'm giving y'all viewers.
Okay.
But Steph need a percentage too because this is her platform.
Okay.
But
see what I'm talking about? Genuine energy. Like, come on now.
But basically, it was like this dude. He was going through some shit. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And he lost his wife, but he got a daughter by her and shit.
Okay.
And like he feels like at this restaurant he doesn't really have a place and shit like that. So he goes and joins like this other restaurant for like to help him become better in the restaurant business. So his cousin says like, all right, I'm gonna put you here, this top restaurant in Chicago, and you gonna learn and shit like that. So he learns more about character, and that like every second counts and shit like that. And during this time, you see him like talk to his ex-wife or whatever, and she calls him and tells him like, oh, like I'm actually getting married. It destroys him, this, that, and the third. But he used that motivation to still build his character and shit. And then, like, you see him driving around, singing Taylor Swift and shit. Like, he's happy as hell. And then the nigga started crying. I started crying. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, this nigga just turned his whole mood around type shit. He used that heartbreak as motivation to still become a better person.
It's beautiful.
And shit like that. So, just, like, I was just saying that's where I'm at now at that age where, like, I be thinking, like, deep into shit. You know what I'm saying? When I'm watching it or whatever. But...
Oh, I love that. That's how I am all the time. I always been like that though.
Yeah, I think maybe I get it from. I'm starting to get it from my mom because
Oh,
like I used to watch movies with my mom and shit.
Sorry, flash flood warning.
I used to watch movies with my mom and we used to watch like Lifetime and shit like that. And she used to always be crying. I used to be like, I know you're not crying. She's like, oh, shut up. You don't know what's going on. Da, da, da.
Sometimes I have to watch a good movie like that to cry. Like,
oh yeah.
otherwise,
sure.
like I might just not ever cry. But then once I start crying, it's like all my emotions that I've been holding in the whole entire,
all let out.
it's
Shit.
all that. Then people looking at me like, damn, it's not that crazy. Like, why the fuck you crying so much? I'm like, you don't understand, like.
I'm crying. Yeah,
you know I'm a Pisces, so.
Yeah, my older brother, he a Pisces.
For real?
Yeah, he's the reason why I rap.
Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he basically like raised me.
Did I meet him?
You might have met him at
Your listening party?
my listening joint. Yeah, for
Your listening party was lit.
Yeah, he's on the song "Made Me." His name Mustafa.
Oh yeah. I met him.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's dope.
He's we have a weird relationship, but I love my brother. You know what I mean?
But so you started rapping because of him?
I used to
He made music first?
Yeah, he made music first.
Oh, okay.
And when I was maybe like 10 to 12 years old, I used to steal his raps
Yo.
and write them down. Like, he used to
Oh,
write like
shit.
love songs and shit like
Yeah.
that. And I used to steal his raps
Damn.
and rewrite them and then put it in a note and give it to a girl in class.
Yeah.
I'm real about my shit.
I love it.
I'm
That's
not
what
on
and that's what we do here on Hookah Hour. We very, very transparent, very vulnerable
Very
right now.
authentic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
I started
crazy.
I started rapping because of him. Type
I
shit.
love that.
Yeah.
So he just inspired you.
Yeah, he inspired me to rap. Like, I don't know. Like, I looked up to him type shit.
Yeah.
He's actually the nigga that just fucking got me this job.
Oh
Or whatever,
damn!
shit
Shout
like
out
that.
Mustafa.
Yeah, shout out Mustafa, man.
Yeah.
He's nice. Mustafa about to get back on his rap shit.
Okay.
So, like, Mustafa.
Tell him he
is-
gonna have to come on here
I
then
got
too.
you. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once Mustafa start dropping, and I'm pushing my brother too, so
Good.
it's up.
That's what's up,
Yeah.
man. So I hear you talk about your mom a lot. Y'all
I
close?
love my fucking mom.
Oh.
Yeah, my mom
Good.
is like my
You
best
should.
friend. She the realest nigga I know. Yeah.
Shout out mom.
Yeah,
Shout out Mom Dukes.
Sonya, man. Shout out Big Son, man. She's a mom to like a lot of my friends
Oh, okay.
and shit like that. And she's the one who like introduced like the whole "we all we got" like mindset and shit. Like, my mom is just, she had a daycare for 26 years.
Wow.
In Frankfurt, Philadelphia, in the hood.
Wow.
And shit like that.
Yeah.
And we used to live on top of it. Like, we used to go downstairs and help set up for the daycare and shit.
Damn.
And my mom, I don't know, she was just a hustler, man.
Yeah.
Like, my mom just always knew how to go out there and get it and shit. She's very strong, been through a lot of shit, but she always held it down. Best mom I could ever ask for, type shit. And she's married now, so I'm very happy for her. She
That's
don't work no more and shit.
good.
Yeah. Nigga came through and said, yeah, quit your job.
Oh, good.
I'm
She
moving you
deserved
out.
that.
Yeah. She moved
Yeah.
her out the ghetto and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
My mom up now.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I love my mom, man. Sonya is she's a great woman. when I be having conversations with like my woman friends and shit like that, they be going through it over a nigga and shit. I just be like, I wish you could just like talk to my mom and you not gonna think about this nigga ever again. 'Cause my mom gonna keep it 103 with you. You know what I'm saying? Like
not 100.
Yeah, 103.
103.
103 with you. Yeah.
Okay. That's I love that. I have a couple of my friends' moms is like that for me too. Like
That's love.
just a mom to everybody.
Yeah,
Just full of
those type of
love. Just
people
full
is
of
just-
advice, inspiration.
Always know
just
what to say type
always know what to
shit.
say.
It's crazy. I talk to my mom and we on the phone like, and it sounds like she's talking like Quran scriptures to me, but it don't even be on no like, you know what I'm saying, no religion type shit, but it sounds like it should be written down somewhere.
Damn.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. What else you want to talk? We can talk about whatever.
What do you want to? Is there something specific that you wanted to talk about?
Nothing specific. We can talk about you.
Oh, we talking about me?
Didn't you say you wanted to talk about
Oh,
some things you wanted to get
when
into
I went
and
through.
shit?
Oh, just basically, I kind of covered it in my comeback video.
Okay.
But I wanted to talk to you about it mainly because I had thoughts of suicide at the end of last year, and I talked to you about this before, like where I had them before, like way back in the day. But man, last year I went through a lot of shit, and it was. I just could not pull myself out of this dark place. Like nobody, nothing in this entire world could have pulled me out of this shit besides myself and God. You know what I'm saying? Like that's literally it. Like it just, friends was trying to be there for me. It was nothing that they could do. You know what I'm saying? People, I was like, I had to go through shit by myself, right? But anyway, so got to a point of I felt so defeated in all aspects of life. I don't know what it was. It just was so much shit being thrown to me at once. And like, it just really got to me. And I got to the point where it was like, I really don't think I want to be here no more. Like at all. Like to the point where I was just sitting there just thinking about like how I could even do that shit. Like, and that's crazy because it never really been to the point of like me, like I didn't try nothing, thank God, but like them demons was there, like that shit was there, and I wanted to talk to you about it because like you talk about suicide in your music, you talk about depression in your music, you know what I'm saying, and on here, like I just like to highlight that stuff because people need to hear all the shit we just was talking about, all the real shit that we go through and stuff like that. Like people need to hear that shit because, and back to like circling back to why I started Hookah Hour was to really talk about shit I was going through and to help somebody, you know. And I'm just going to keep talking about this shit until the day I die because there's probably people out there that might have them same thoughts and might have that same situation that they going through right now that need to listen to this, and they might not have nobody to talk to or find a way out of the dark place just the same way that I was feeling, like, you know what I'm saying?
And you're an angel for that. You know that, right?
Thank you.
Like,
Oh, you're gonna make me cry.
You're an angel for that.
Don't make me cry. You almost made me cry earlier when you text me.
My fault. I just
No,
be
it's
saying,
okay.
I like saying like how I feel in the moment.
Me too.
Instead
And
of,
but
like,
I
holding
appreciate
it in,
that.
you know what
I
I mean?
do. But yeah, I mean, I just commend you for being able to be so vulnerable through your music. It's not easy to talk about shit that we go through all the time, like especially while we're going through it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like yours might be a little different because you're writing about it and then you're releasing the music way later, but you still feel that shit when you perform it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like you feel the energy in the
All that
room,
shit,
like
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And I feel it just being at the shows, like, you know, and it's just like, I don't know. I don't ever want to not talk about it. Like,
yeah, I know. So it started off like where I would like, I don't want to say like where I started talking about it, but when I first started rapping, I was listening to like Jay-Z, 50 Cent, and shit like that. So I was just rapping about like guns and whatever I heard them niggas rapping about. And Mustafa used to tell me, "You don't live like this. You're a clown. Just don't rap it like if somebody try to check you and shit like that. Like what you gonna do? Is that the third?" And I was like maybe like 15, 16 around and shit like that. I didn't know no better. So I just started rapping about like how I would live and shit like that. And then I started rapping about how it would feel. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I guess like that just turned into. I remember I had an interview with Rec Philly with Will Toms, and he told me, well, he asked me, he was like, do you want to be a Rick Ross or do you want to be a Kendrick Lamar? There's nothing wrong with being either or,
one,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? But it's like, do you want to be somebody that like people want to be or somebody that people want to like believe in and like look up to and shit like that? And I was like, I want to be somebody that people like believe in and shit like that. So that's when I officially took that route to like, I'm going to just be me all the way, like type shit. And like I remember Fontaine said one time, he was like, Ish will go out the way to like live something, to do something, just so he can feel it, like just so like when I rap about it, like I believe it, type shit. Like I don't know,
I love that.
I just can't like lie in my raps, but I don't know. I just know people like reached out to me and would say like, yo, your music like helped me out, this, that, and the third. You feel me? But then like I also heard like some people would be like, oh, like you're just the depression person. Like this is like all you stand for is like depression and darkness and shit like that. And sometimes like that will fuck with me.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, like I don't
want to
like
just
want to
be known
like,
for that.
Yeah, for like the dark cloud and shit like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I would like make like other music and shit like that, and I would try not to make like, if you go through my catalog, most of my depressed songs is like uplifting depressing songs.
Yeah,
you know
for
what
sure.
I mean? It's more like a bop.
Yeah.
But like I'm talking like some shit on there.
But you
like,
talking
I
real
came out of
shit.
some shit, you know what I mean? So like I never tried to make like super dark songs.
Yeah.
I recorded them, like I have them written and shit. But like maybe that's when like people just be like trying to label me or even like just say like, oh, like we don't want to hear about like depression and shit like that.
Yeah.
But that's just like somebody having like an opinion when I have like hundreds of people.
Yeah, they always gonna have an opinion.
One song like said like saved their life and shit like that.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like, damn, like am I trying to like please you because like you don't like the narrative that I'm pushing and shit like that? Or am I gonna help this kid that wanted to take his life today, but he listened to an Ish Williams song and he's still here fighting type shit. You know what I mean? So
I just love you so much.
I love you too.
I'm so proud of you, man.
Thank you, man.
We could really talk on this bitch for hours.
Forever.
Oh my God. We're going to have a part 2, 3, 4.
Definitely part 2. Oh my God. Every month.
Oh. We're going to need Ish on here once a month. You my once a month co-host.
Nah, fire.
No,
Yeah.
facts.
I don't know. I just love like genuine conversations. I don't really like the interviews where it's just like music.
Yeah.
Music.
I know. Like me too.
Like I love talking about music,
people.
but like genuine conversations is like my favorite type of interviews.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Aw. Oh, I hope you like this one then.
I love this one.
Okay, good.
We spoke on like, I feel like we highlighted a lot of important things that, you know, people, not even if they want to hear it, like they need to hear type shit. And in life, I feel like it's always like, you need to hear some shit that you don't want to hear.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
You think you don't need to hear it. You need to hear that shit.
Facts,
okay.
For real.
But I appreciate you for coming on here. I really do. Make sure y'all go stream his music. It'll
So
already
stream
be
Buying
out.
Time. It's out right now.
Yeah, out right now.
Buying Time.
Make sure y'all do that,
Yeah,
okay?
stream that joint. Go crazy.
Dang. I just love him so much, y'all. Make sure y'all follow him. I'm going to tag his Instagram for y'all and put everything in the description below. Again, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
It was a pleasure to have you here.
It's a blessing to be here.
We're going to do this shit once a month. I'm going to hold you
sir.
to it.
Yes, seriously. Make sure you keep living, too.
Yeah.
Keep living.
Oh, one last question.
Yeah.
If you could say something to your younger self, what would you want to say?
If I could say something to my younger self, what would I want to say? Stop giving yourself deadlines. When
That's
I
a
was
good
like,
one.
when I was like 13, I used to look in the mirror and say, "You're gonna be rich by 16." When I was 16, I used to say, "By 18, you're gonna be one of the biggest rappers." When I was 18, I used to say, "Give myself to 21," and that used to
Yeah,
fuck my head up.
for sure.
I just stop doing that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I like
Stop
that.
giving yourself
That's
deadlines
good
and
advice.
Just live.
Just live.
God got everything written for you. However it's
Sure
supposed
do.
to go is gonna go.
Sure do.
You know what I mean?
I know that's the fuck, right? Ish know what the fuck he doing, yo.
Steph know what the fuck she doing. Get on this motherfucking podcast.
Well, thank you for coming on.
Wait, am I the first person to smoke weed on here?
I think so.
Marijuana Hour, Ish Williams. Episode. You know what I'm saying? First person to smoke weed on this joint.
I'm crying. You've been waiting. He was dying to say that shit.
Anybody else to smoke weed off this joint know that I was the first. And I probably smoked better weed than you did.
I can definitely vouch for that.
Real one.
But no, I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Tune in on the podcast streaming services very, very soon. We'll catch y'all in the next video.
I told the mirror you ain't going back to being broke. If you can't swim, buy a vest or you better float. The wave's coming. Don't try to be buddy out in public. If you don't like me, then say something.